Forgive me, forgive me.
I love you.
Forgive me.
Forgive what?
For everything I have done.
I love you more. Better than before.
I want all these fires put out. See to it now. Yes, sire.
Let me go! Let me go!
Yeah. Ready? Aim! Fire! Cut him down. Two others, quickly, come on.
No, no! Help me! Help me, please! Please don't let them...
Hurry up, come on.
No! 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 Please! No! Oh, no! No, please!
Ready? Aim! Fire! Cut them down. No, that's all. The orders were to shoot only the incendiaries. Take them back to prison. Forward! March! Don't brood, sir. That's not for us to judge whether we're to be spared or not spared. Finally, in the world to come, God will give us a word or two of explanation, and that'll all be clear. Ah, here you are, Gray. Come here, boy. That's great. You phoned me again, hey? Ah, that's a little fella. That's right, that's right. Now, you sit right down there. Be a good boy. Do you like cold potatoes? We had soup for dinner, and the potatoes were delicious. Here, boy. Perhaps you'd like some salt. That's better now, huh?
I'm all right. Why did they have to shoot those poor fellows? The last one was barely 20.
Ah, what a sin, what a sin. Well, where there's law, there's injustice. Come on, boy, get up, get up. But the maggot eats the cabbage, yet dies first.
What do you say?
I say things happen not as we plan, but as God judges. And have you got a family estate, sir, and a housewife, and your old parents, are they still living? Ah, perhaps you've got little ones then, huh? Well, never mind, dear lad. You're young folks yet, and pray God may have some still. The great thing is to live in harmony. Well, dear lad, I was still living at home, you know. We had a well-to-do homestead, a nice piece of land, and a house that one could thank God for. When Father and we went to mowing, there were 7 of us. We were real peasants. We lived well. Well, one day I went into someone else's forest to cut wood. But of course a keeper found me. Before long I was taken before a judge for trial, flogged, and sent to serve as a soldier. Well, lad, we thought that was a misfortune, but that turned out to be a blessing. You see, if it hadn't been for my sin, my younger brother would have had to go on instead of me, and he's got 5 little ones, whereas I ain't had a wife to leave behind. We had a little girl, but God took her before I left for the wars.
You had hard luck.
Ah, we can make it into misery or into joy. Ah, luck's like water in a dragnet. You pull at it and that bulges. But when you've drawn it out, there's nothing in it. That's how it is, dear boy. Well, now I think it's time to sleep. Lord Jesus Christ, Holy St. Nicholas, Frolar and Labra, Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy upon us and save us. Ah, that's the way. Lay me down like a stone, O God, and raise me up like a loaf.
What prayer was that you were saying?
Huh? I was praying. Don't you pray?
Yes, I do. But what did you say, Frola and Labra?
Ah, the horses, saints. One must pity the animals, too. Ah, come on, Greg. Boy, come over here. That's right. Now, you get warm and lie down. That's it. That's right.
I thought you were asleep.
No. I was lying here watching you, enjoying you, being thankful for you.
Sleep, my dearest.
No, not yet. I want to keep my eyes open. I want to look at you. know, you're not the girl I saw dancing all night. The girl who whispered on the balcony to the moon. You're something much better. How serene you are. How valuable. I love you so much. It's a terrible thing. Only at a moment like this can one talk so openly. Until now, I knew nothing about love. I was a great hater, Natasha. I hated so many things, but most of all, I hated you.
You had every right.
I love you more than I've ever loved anything on this earth. Maybe this place has something to do with it, this monastery. Maybe the monks really know about love. Now I'm beginning to understand, too. Maybe death is my private monastery.
Shh. Where is he? Can I see him?
Of course you may, but a moment, my dear. Is that his son?
Yes.
And he's called?
Kolya.
Kolya, but what a lovely boy.
But where is he? Natasha's with him. We've sent to ask. I think you must be tired, Princess. We've prepared rooms for you.
And where is Petya?
He left a few days ago. We simply couldn't control him any longer. He kept on and on about going into the army until we just had to let him go.
Don't worry, Mother. The war will probably be over before he gets his commission.
Oh.
Did you receive my letter?
Yes, thanks be to God. That was a good piece of news. You and Princess Mary.
I'm worried about Sonia.
Oh, that's all right. I told her immediately.
But, Mother, I wanted to explain it to her myself.
Mary.
Well, now, are you going to stay with us, little man? Ah, my dear.
Come,
and
little
see him,
darling.
Mary.
Come with me. Nicholas, you come along.
Nicholas, I've read your letter.
I know.
She's a fine woman, isn't she? If you want to, Nicholas, you're free.
Forgive me, Sonia.
Natasha. No one would tell me anything. How is his wound, his condition? What did the doctor say? Is he worse? Andre.
Hello, Mary. How did you manage to get here? Have you brought little Kolya?
How are you now?
That, my dear, you must ask the doctor. There, you see how strangely fate has brought us together? She looks after me all the time.
Mary came from the Riyadh, son.
Really? So you've met Count Nicholas, Mary?
Yes.
He wrote that he took a great liking to you. If you like him too, it would be a good thing if you were to get married.
Why talk of me, Andre? Would you like to see little Kolya? He's outside.
I'd be very glad to see him.
Is it too much for you, all this talking?
No, it's worse for Mary. I want to tell her so many things, but I don't seem to be able to.
Kiss him, Kolya. Kiss your father.
Kolya? No one is permitted to cry in this room, you know. Not children, and not grown-ups either. I think you'd better go out and play now. He's a handsome little boy. What is it, Mary? Is it about the child? You know the gospel? The fowls of the air sow not, neither do they reap, yet your Father feedeth them. That's why I cry. Come sit beside me. The hardest thing is to keep alive at sunset. I had a wonderful dream. I saw a door. I could see beyond it. I dreamt that I died. And as I died, I awoke. Yes. Death is an awakening. You see? It's all so simple.
Is it over? Where is he now? Where is he gone?
What is this?
What is this? Here we are, the masters of the capital of the largest country in the world. We don't have a single civilian mouth to feed, and even so I get these reports. The stocks are dwindling, food is disappearing, ammunition is on fire, the danger point is approaching. Who writes out these reports? Who is taking steps to correct them? I brought the greatest army in Europe into this city. What do I see around me now? A mob of looters and drunkards. They are not soldiers anymore. They are rag pickers. Junk men! I'm sure Kutuzov must have sent emissaries to ask for the terms of surrender. What happens? Are they detained at the outposts? Are they shot?
Sire, I myself have given explicit instructions to all the commanders of all the outposts. There have been no emissaries from the Russian commander-in-chief.
The city is burning down around our ears. House by house. I have given strictest orders to shoot all incendiaries, and even here in my own headquarters, you cannot get the stink of smoke out of your nostrils. Gentlemen, take hold. Take hold, or I promise you I will replace you all. With all your titles, all your decorations, and all your battens. I'll go out into the streets and pick the first 10 soldiers I can find who are not drunk and put them in your place. I warn you, gentlemen, I cannot sit here much longer watching my army decay. Close the windows, someone. Already the wild geese are flying south. What if we are trapped here through winter?
Time and patience, patience and time. The Grand Army is wounded, but is it mortally wounded? An apple should not be plucked while it's green. Patience and time. Yeah? Who is it? Come in.
A special courier, Your Excellency.
Excellency, the French are preparing to leave Moscow.
Come closer.
Excellency, would you like me to...
O Lord, my Creator, Thou hast heard our prayer. Russia is saved. I thank Thee, O Lord.
Russian women. They're the lice that live on the conquerors. They have to leave with them or die.
Attack! The word attack is always on your tongues. Gentlemen, they came into our country like locusts, leaving nothing behind, food, no shelter. Now they're going back the way they came, through the desolation they made themselves. A cold, hungry army, 2,000 miles from home, doing whatever a Russian wants, leaving our country with all possible speed. The country is destroying them.
And the Russian army? Since Borodino, the Russian army has been in constant retreat. Now it must attack.
For what? I wouldn't give one Russian soldier for 10 Frenchmen. Those retreats have brought about the destruction of the French army and will bring about the liberation of our country. The animal is running. We will follow it and flick its haunches with whips to encourage it to keep moving. We will follow it to the borders of our country. We will offer the French a golden bridge to the west.